Hi folks, welcome to the Feathered Cottage Adventures. I'm Dee and I'm so glad you stopped by today. Today's video isn't the video that I had planned on putting up, but it's a video that I think is very important for everyone to be aware of. While I was editing the video that was to go up today, which is these cabinets, I'll put it up next week, I got a phone call, and it was from a company that said that I was going to have to go to court for a bank account that I had several years ago. And it was in my former married name and all that. They sent me a little form that I had to initial, and I sent that back. And then they sent me another form that says that I, would not renege on payment and all this. So I just want people to be aware, if you're getting calls. Now these people, they had my former addresses, they had my social security number, they had everything. Supposedly the bank account number, which I don't know. That bank account's been closed for so long, I don't even know. And they had everything. So it looked very legitimate. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for them to send me the second form, which is the one that says that I will not sue or, renege on this money, and that it would be mailed to a certain company and all this, I called the bank because I just had no knowledge of ever being drawn with this bank, and it was really confusing me. And so I called the bank and I asked them, do I have an old account that's in collections for overdraft? Well, they looked it up and all, and they were like, no, you don't have any account. We haven't tried to not overdraft me. They haven't tried to come after me for anything, that the account was closed in good standing. So I just want people to be aware, if you get a call wanting your social security number, or even they just asked me the last four because they already had obtained my social security number. That was how they verified it was me. So if they're giving you old addresses, or if they're asking for the last four or anything, ask them to email you first something, or send it in the mail, something to verify who they are. Through the mail and through the telephone, by an email, that's the Federal Trade Commission and the FCC, so they're in fault there. Also, go on and check different websites. Hold on one second. Also, go on and check and register at different websites. The first one that I recommend is identitytheft.gov SSA, and that is the Social Security Administration. So if anyone tries to use your social security number, it flags it. Also, the FT as in Tom, C as in Charlie, gov complaint, and then file for an annual credit report. You're entitled to one every year free. File for it and see what's on your credit. These were the steps that was recommended by the FTC and by Identity Theft. And if you can, do something like LifeLock. I will be doing LifeLock today. It's just scary, very scary when something like this happens, because they have all your information. They can open credit cards, they can file your income tax, they can do anything that they want with your number. And I just wanted to switch gears in place of doing my regular Tackle It Tuesday and tell you to tackle protecting yourself from identity theft. It is becoming rampant. This was an American woman, so there was no telltale signs. Usually it's somebody from another country or something that you speak with that's frauding you. This wasn't. This was an American, and everything looked legit. So I'm getting a hold of all these little organizations that I've told you about, and I am registering with them to let them know. But I just want to let you all know how important it is on a Tackle It Tuesday to protect yourself. Get your your identity protected so that nobody can misuse your information to do evil things. Well, that was all I have to share for you today, because in the middle of editing my video that was to go up, this happened. And I can tell you right now, my brain is not on editing the prior video. But it will be up next week. But I just wanted to come in, and I thought, this is a whole new Tackle It Tuesday. This is something that is very important, and it's not just me decorating or redoing my camper. So keep this information. Again, check with identitytheft.gov SSA, and then the others are F as in Frank, T as in Tom, C as in Charlie, .gov complaint, and then file for your annual credit report if you haven't already done it. And make sure the information on there is accurate. It will flag you that somebody is using your Social Security number and has opened accounts in your name, because you are responsible for those accounts if they're in your name unless you report it. So it's always good to make sure you get that report so that you can keep abreast of what's going on with your Social Security number. At any rate, until we meet again, friends, you all have a great and blessed day. I'm going to get busy doing this. Got my little notes here. And make sure that I protect my identity from any further damage. Well, I hope to see you next week with how I did this. And that was my Tackle It Tuesday. But life changes. You just go with the flow. Well, you all have a great and wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.